Walking into the board meeting and it was just like a room full of men and I was like, shit. It happened in a Kundalini class and I loved Kundalini. It was like, wow, it was, because before then I could never switch off the mind. I was in a really corporate job, very masculine. All I wanted to do in life was to get to the top of the tree. I was like, I want to be a director. I want to do this before I'm 30. And I did. I didn't quite get to director, but I got to like the management board. I got to sit with the big wigs. And I got there and I was like, no, it's not this. I was always searching. There was always something inside that was searching. And when I remember sitting on the mat with Kundalini and my teacher, who's beautiful, doing this gorgeous practice. And I just remember sitting there in like absolute bliss. And I was like, I feel amazing. So then when I went to do the Kundalini teacher training, it was just a lot for my nervous system. I was still doing this like corporate job. I felt like I didn't know anything. For me, it was just this Kundalini rising that happened spontaneously in a class, and it just, all this light just like shot at my body. I know we've talked about this before, but I felt like my entire head being like cracked open, and I was like, what even is this? And I couldn't really do anything. I spoke to the teacher who was training us at the time, and I was like, I think I've had some kind of Kundalini awakening. She was like, I don't think you have, do this mantra. And I was like, I don't even think I can kind of eat or sleep, and I had to go to London the next day. I had 2 small kids at home. I remember getting off the train and the sun was rising, and I was like, oh my God, I'm an angel. I feel like I've been tapped by an angel. So it was like, but it was also scary as fuck. It was really, really like, oh my God, how am I gonna be? And I remember walking into the board meeting and it was just like a room full of men and I was like, shit.